Game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game weekend series between the Norfolk Tides and the Louisville Bats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ben Gonzalez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Coming to the plate now, Sean Castaneda. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
So we got him looking there. Sean Castaneda is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. A shot down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away. Right over the middle, knee high.
You want to talk about setting the tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
Cardenas moving to his left, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. So striding in, Roger Cardenas. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Roger Cardenas.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. There's a strike.
Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down and away like that all game, you are in for a situation where you're going to see a lot of ground balls and a lot of weak contact.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Here now the 2-2. And he gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. Ryan patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
In now, William Casado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hewitt is there, 2 gone. Digging in, Andreas Zamora, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First offering on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Popped him up. Navar on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Settling in now, James Hewitt. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Left fielder, James Hewitt.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Soft liner towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Ready with the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. Hewitt aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit hard to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Batting fifth.
Stepping in now, Jose Cordero. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates the pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. So stepping in, Ruben Tejada, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Ruben Tejada.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh, beat it
Sent
out,
on
beat it
the
out.
ground out to second. Ruth scoops it up, throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping in, Luis Sardinas, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. Third inning, no score to this point. One and one.
Inside, ball one.
Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Will Marquez, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First delivery to him on the way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Popped him up. And that's going to land foul. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Into the box now, Stuart Turner. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Catcher, Stuart Turner.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Sean Castaneda. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Striding in once again, Steve Hull. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Into the box now, Kevin Lane. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Softly hit out to short. And there's their first hit of the game.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Standing in now, Tommy Davis, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Lane gets his lead at first, nobody out. Lined into left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
The batter, left fielder,
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Tapped down the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
first baseman number 7.
Now a look and a throwback to second, just keeping him close. Into the box now, Roger Cardenas, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Cordero will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, William Casado, runner in scoring position with Sugan. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Casado, a native of the state of Michigan, has played well this season, and he's received a good amount of support in all-star balloting as a result. He's third among right fielders coming into today, so we'll wait and see if he ends up getting an invite to the festivities.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Again, he sends it out of play. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Ryan. And that's the 3rd out. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Tides lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Damon Ulysses. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Behind 0-2 now. And that one stayed too low apparently. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded by Sardinas. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, James Hewitt. He singled his last time up. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
0-2, here it comes. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
The 1-2. Misses for the 2nd ball.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Tide's out in front, 1-0. Now in the box, Andreas Zamora. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Andreas Zamora.
First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Now here's a line drive that'll make it out into left center, and he's going to have himself a leadoff single. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ruben Tejada.
Into the box, Ruben Tejada, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And this is taken in out there in foul territory with the runner tagging from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Luis Sardinas hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. He's set and the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. One and one. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Wow, that grounder got him. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out. It just wasn't meant to be.
Will Marquez.
Stepping in now, Will Marquez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Ready once again, Kevin Lane. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Kevin Lane.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
The 0-2 pitch.
Beat it
Hit
out,
on
beat
the
it out,
ground
beat it
to
out.
third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Tides lead it 2-0. Stepping up now, Jose Cordero. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Balls up, balls up.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Hit out toward second. And he's set down, one away. Now at the plate, Ray Navar.
Third baseman, number 5.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Navar.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Coming down. Signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And that misses for ball one.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Marquez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Tide's out in front, 2-0. Ready for another shot now. Tommy Davis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to short. Ulysses is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike one.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He's going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Now the 1-1 pitch. To 1-2 now. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Now batting.
In now, Roger Cardenas, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Now at the plate, William Casado. He flew out in his last at-bat.
William Casado.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Cardenas, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about double digits. So 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Working to keep them in the game here. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1.
Dig.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Tides lead it 2-0. Now to the plate, Stuart Turner. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
Forkball is off the plate and in, ball 1. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Digging in once again, Steve Hull. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a ball fought off foul off to the right. It's strike 1. in there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years. They'll tell you.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. So coming to the plate, Damon Ulysses. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have got him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. The Tide's out in front, 2-0. Matt Macias is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 50, Matt Macias.
Next will be the designated hitter, Ruben Tejada. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a strike over the... The 1-1. Grounder down the line, third. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Popped high in the air. And there's out number 2. Standing in, Will Marquez. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Here's the pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And that one just missed outside.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Kevin Lane. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First offering on its way. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. He's running. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Marquez stands at second with 2 gone.
Stand up right here, stand up, pick it up.
A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 3-0 game.
Boy, way to get on the
Hey,
sack.
Dero, that's a big
for us here.
RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful, giving them that 3-run cushion.